Today's video is a sharpening video on the Hogue EX01. Dutch knife collector here. Thanks for tuning in, my name is Henk. Today's video I've recorded in several sessions. This is the first recording. This is the Hogue EX01 4-inch aluminum handle, black stonewash blade. It's from a friend of me, good buddy. Has seen a lot of use as EDC knife, and it is not very sharp anymore, and you see some damage on the edge. So this one, come on, focus. So this one has to be sharpened, a bit of edge repairment, and I will do it on the Yet sharpening machine, the wet sharpening machine. It's the brand is Yet, but I call it wet because it is water cooled. And we just see if I can get the edge back to sharp again. These are great knives for EDC use as well as tactical use. I like Hogue high quality knives, very well built, good materials, Allen Elishewitz design. So let's get it to the sharpening bench. So I just want to show my sharpening setup with the Yet water sharpening machine. Two wheels. This wheel is a Waterstone, and the Waterstone can be either 400 grit or 1000 grit. The grit can be altered with this stone. When I turn the machine on, the wheel goes turning. When I put the fine side to the stone, it will alter to 1000 grit, and when I put the rough side on it, it will alter to 400 grit, just for a short while. The machine cools itself with water, so the knife is cooled with water, the stone is cooled. So this is the water reservoir. When I haven't used the machine for a while, I have to use a lot of water. So when I fill the reservoir and I turn the wheel a few times, all the water is sucked up by the stone. So I have to refill it several times till it is wet enough. And then this wheel is the strop. This is a leather strop, and this one I use to finish the edge of a knife. This is the guide, the sharpening guide. So when I sharpen a knife, it is clamped in this clamp, and this clamp I can, let me adjust the camera so it shows good. So the clamp, this is the guiding rod, and then with the clamp I can guide the knife over the wheel. Before I start, of course, I have to set the angle of the edge I want, and this I will do with this little device that comes with the sharpening machine. And then I use white compound on the leather strop, so the edge will be finished quicker with compound, and then you even can get a mirror edge, but for me that's not that important. So that's the setup for the sharpening machine. I'm gonna set up the machine for this knife, the Hogue EX01 4-inch. So I will clamp the knife and mark it. I always use a piece of leather between the clamp system, so the clamp will not scratch it. So this is about it, I think. I put the clamp on the small flat portion just next to the thumb stud, piece of leather, and so the edge is along the edge, same distance between this side of the clamp and this side of the clamp, so to maintain the angle. Then I put the knife on the guiding rod and the stone to measure the angle. Yeah, I set it to 20 degrees. Let me put it in cam so I can adjust this guiding rod with this screw wheel. I can adjust the angle. Now I fill the reservoir. I put the machine on and it turns slow. It's a slow sharpening machine, so the edge cannot be burnt because it is turning slow and it is water cooled. Now the stone sucks up the water and gets really wet, and the water is so meant for cooling but also for removing the dirt from the sharpening. To check if I have the angle correct, I will mark the edge with the Sharpie. So fill the reservoir again. Fill the reservoir again, and now altering the grit with the rough side of the stone. And now checking if the angle on the I set is correctly. So all the time I'm using moderate pressure, and as you probably can see, the tip damage is gone. I grind that out. So probably now I should go to the final grit, but first I want to get the edge even right here on both sides. So I've had lots of attention for this portion, and now we have to do this portion. I'll get back when I change grit. So I changed grit now, and I continue with the higher grit around 1000. I think I've done with the stones, and now I will continue on the leather belt. I hope the camera picks it up, but the edge is already starting to shine. And it's already pretty sharp. I think I'm done for now. Let me test it with a piece of paper, just a piece of flimsy magazine paper. Well, and it is very, very sharp, and of course the clamp doesn't help cutting. But it is really very sharp. So I'm finished sharpening. I hope the camera picks it up. First the 400 grit stone. The damage on the tip portion is removed. And then the 1000 grit. Here you can see a portion that is not very nice, but that's part of having not a decent sharpening soil. And I wanted it to be sharp till the very end of the edge. And then I stropped it on the leather belt. And I'm not a demanding person, so I will not really continue till it is mirror polished. I don't think it is really necessary. But now it will be sharp. Let's try to cut some hair. Oh, they are popping off very easy. And a piece of cheap advertising paper. This is very sharp. As you can see, push cut. Yeah, it's very sharp. It's a nice working edge on it again. Oh. So, the Hoke EX02, sharp again, and the damage repaired. If you like this video, please like it. If you like my channel, please subscribe. That's it for now. Bye bye.